Is one rental enough for me to be a real estate professional? How many properties do I actually need to own to be a real estate professional? It's a question that I get all the time, and their answer is just one, but it does need to be the right one. For example, there was a court case where the IRS challenged someone who only owned one rental property. This gentleman claimed that he was a real estate professional, and when he was audited, the IRS came in and said, nope, that's not gonna fly. You only have one rental property. How could you earn all those hours in just one rental? But this specific taxpayer took the IRS to tax court, and in court, he was able to show that as a retired vet, real estate was all that he did. He handled all the repairs, he did all the maintenance, he handled all of the upkeep of the property, he dealt with all the tenant issues, he collected the rent checks himself, and from time to time, he would even take the trash out himself. So the result was that the tax court ruled in his favor and found that he indeed met all of the requirements of being a real estate professional just with that one rental property. Now, this does not mean that simply owning a rental makes you a real estate professional. You still need to meet all of the hours and activities requirements. So if you just own one or two rental properties out of state, that's a turnkey property managed by a property manager, no turnovers, you likely will not be able to earn all those required hours with those properties. So when we talk about strategic tax planning, what's really important is you are planning ahead so that you know which type of properties to invest in and where the properties are located. If you knew ahead of time how you would be able to earn the hours, then you might say, I'm going to buy a property that's close to where I live, or maybe only a couple hours away from where I live. Or I'm going to buy a property where I know I can manage from a distance. Or maybe you might be in a situation where you have a bunch of properties that are out of state managed by somebody else, but you added a couple more local or closer properties to your portfolio that allowed you to earn those hours. So here's where planning way ahead, even maybe before you purchase rental real estate, could be very beneficial in helping you achieve your goals in being a real estate professional, right? So here's the good news. As an investor, you are in complete control over how much and what you do with respect to your rentals. So you decide where you invest. You decide how close the property is to your home. What type of property are the ones that you are comfortable managing? So be smart about your investment decisions. And remember, real estate professional status is not dependent upon the number of properties owned. Rather, it's determined by what you do with each property that you own. So you could be someone who owns even one rental and meet real estate professional status, or you could be someone who has a dozen rentals but just don't have enough hours. So here's where strategic planning comes in. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more real estate tax savings tips.